Hi, everybody. Thank you for letting me volunteer today teaching class. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to make this today. Me and Jane practiced this today. This is Sage's hands I did. And this is what we're going to be making today. This is called the kind of like the earth kind of like. And we're making this for the, you guys, does anyone know what the holiday is coming up this Monday?
Dominic?
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
That's right.
Yes, we're going to make something for Martin Luther King Day. We're going to make this for Martin Luther King Day.
So can anybody tell me a little bit about who Martin Luther King is? Because he's a really important guy.
Very important guy.
He helped black people and white people be able to do the same things.
That's right. So for a long time ago, people of color and indigenous people didn't have the same rights that white people had. And so Martin Luther King worked really hard to try and help get us towards some level of having equal rights. And it's something that we still have to work towards today.
Back then, black people couldn't vote. Back then, black people had a hard time voting.
Right, and so that was one of the things. You're right, Sarah.
That's when
and so this craft today helps us show all the different people that we are in our world, and we're going to talk about our dreams and things that we dream with. Sarah, would you like to go through the material list of everything that we need?
You're going to need black paper and all different colors of different paper. You need blue paper and black paper, red paper, and different colors of paper, green paper, and different colors of paper.
Mm-hmm. Like you guys should have all had those in your bags with your kits. And then what else are we going to need, Sarah?
Scissors and glue.
And a pencil.
And a pencil.
All right.
This is what I did Sage's hands. So this is my sample.
All right, Sarah. So where do we start?
We're going to start with our blue.
Okay, well, come join in, honey.
And I'm going to put this down. I'm going to move everything back out of the way, like my coffee, so I don't get anything, spill anything on it. Sorry about this. I'm trying to get everything out of the way. So I can tilt my computer down so you guys can see what I'm doing.
And just before we go any further, let's just go through our Zoom rules real quick. So we are safe, we are kind, we are respectful, and we have fun. That means that we don't give any personal information out. We listen to each other and we keep ourselves muted until we're ready to speak so that we can hear everyone speak. And that we dress with our craft clothes on, right? To make sure that we've got our clothes
Hey, Jane,
on.
can I mention one more thing?
Yeah.
Don't say anything about anyone else. Because that's been not bowling, because that happened in Sparks.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, so we've got our blue piece of paper. What do we do first, Sarah?
We're going to, do you have anything to trace with, like a bowl?
So you're going to need something to draw a circle with. I'm using one of my own bowls.
I'm using this bowl, my mom's bowl. Got a crack on it, so I don't care. And I'm going to trace it like this. And I'm using a color pencil to trace with because it's nice and black. And then I trace it. I'm going to put that aside. And it looks like this. It's going to look like this.
So we'll have a blue piece of paper with a ring around.
And it's going to look like this. And then you're going to want to cut it out. Where are my scissors? I lost my scissors already. And my niece learned a song. The foam goes on the top.
Oh, the foam goes at the top.
Foam goes on the top. Foam goes on the top. Oh, I know the song.
Hey.
Oh, look at this. Did your mom just magically give you a blue circle?
Yes.
Yeah, she rocks.
And I even have the hand.
Oh my goodness, you're all pre-cut.
Moms are the best. Moms are the best. and you have black paper, and you want to put your black paper down. Mine's all messy. My face is all.
Now, do you remember, Sarah, we decided that it was easier actually to put the green bits on before we stuck the earth down, right?
Yep. You
So
guys
let's
want to
just-
have.
Let's just wait and see whether everyone's got their circle.
Okay. But here's my circle. I'm gonna still drink my coffee while I'm waiting.
You guys are doing a great job cutting. I can see Owen is
We
doing
cut it out now
this. Yep.
Yep.
after we're done.
Oh, someone's using a mug to trace wood. That's awesome.
Yeah, kind of like a circle. Oh, and sorry
Oh, I
for
like
that
it.
in the background.
All right. Henry's got his circle.
Henry's got a circle.
Has anyone else got their circle ready?
Yes.
Emily, have you got yours? Great. Dominic has already got his. Noah and Owen, are you guys cutting out or is Mama helping?
We're cutting out.
Okay, great.
You can take green paper like this. This is kind of greenish. Oh, Stacey's gonna do class with us.
So what are we going to do with our green piece, Sarah?
We're gonna make the continents. The continents, the states.
Does anyone know the name of all the continents? Henry, do you?
Alaska, Alabama,
No, not the states, the continents.
North
Continent.
America, South America, Asia, Africa, Europe, and Australia, and
Good.
Antarctica.
Good job. Dom, do you know them all as well?
North America, South America, Asia, Africa, West, Europe,
And the one with all the kangaroos.
Australia, and Antarctica, and the North Pole.
That's right. Good job.
Job. I don't know all my continents. I don't know all my continents. It's hard.
We can just cut out some green-ish, kind of continent-ish shapes.
Noises are listening.
Whatever shapes you think the continent looks like.
Please.
Whatever you think the earth looks like.
I need some rice for that.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
No, it does not have to be perfect.
Henry?
Are we supposed to cut out the
Yes.
earth? Okay.
So, Henry, can I show you mine to give you an idea? Because I know that you like to do things just right. So I have got mine. I kind of cut out a little bit of a shape like that. And I'm going to put a little shape like this. I'm going to stick them both on. And then I'm going to cut the rest of the green off on the outside, okay?
Okay, I think I get it. I'm gonna build Australia now.
Oh, see? Emily, how are you getting on?
Where's my glue?
Putting out your green pieces for the land on your earth.
Yep.
On.
That
Here's
looks
mine.
great, Sarah. Well done.
Any shapes you
Here's my
want. Get on your
continents.
circle there, bud. Okay.
And I'm gonna glue my continents on my paper.
You can make it look
And
like
everybody's ready.
continents, or you can make it look however you want, bud.
You can glue
Hey
continents on your
guys,
paper.
can you just remember, because I don't have the ability to mute you today, but just remember if you're not talking to keep yourselves muted.
Oh, sorry.
You can put glue on your continent. I love my glue. I love my glue like this. I love this glue. Do you have glue like this? This is really easy to work. I love this stuff. I like to put it on this piece, on the piece, green piece, like this.
Oh,
And then I like to stick it down like this. And I like to hold it till it stays on.
Okay, so mine kind of looks like this right now, but I'm gonna cut out the rest of the green on the outside to make it match my earth.
I'm gonna do the same.
Emily, are you cutting anything?
I'm gonna cut more too as well.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
I like to make it like mine, like this. And I'm gonna glue it on the green thing again and get my glue to work. Sometimes the glue doesn't want to work. Sometimes for me.
Hey guys, I just want to let you know my power is kind of flickering in and out. So if I get disconnected, I'll try my best to come back, okay?
Do you have a generator, Jane?
Nope.
I do. I should unlock. I have a generator. So if my power goes out, I have to get back on my phone. I can hop back on my phone.
And my power is out right now, but we have our generator on. So Jane, if yours does go out, we'll be able to keep the meeting going. But hopefully you'll be able to make it back in.
So my power goes out, I can get back on my phone again. My phone's charging right now. And so my continents like this, I
Okay.
do like 3 different continents.
And then what do we do,
I'm
Sarah?
gonna
Then do we stick onto a black piece of paper?
Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 different continents.
And do I want to do it, Sarah, do I want to do it at the bottom or at the
Yeah,
top?
in the middle. In the middle.
You want to stick it kind of in the middle? Okay. Now, in your packs, everybody should have a piece of paper that says, I have a dream. Do you guys all have that? Very good, Henry. That looks great.
All right, so I'm gonna do I'm just trying to catch up to you guys. Ugh. Got glue
Right.
everywhere.
Good job. So while you guys are kind of doing your continents, I wanted to talk about this piece of paper that says, I have a dream. So this was the start of a really special speech that Martin Luther King gave. And he gave so many amazing speeches, but this one seemed to stick in everyone's mind. And this speech, can anybody tell me what it was about? Has anybody ever heard of I Have a Dream speech? No? Okay. So Martin
heard
Luther
of it.
King talked all about all of his hopes and dreams for people of color and indigenous people to have equal, safe lives, because life wasn't always really safe for everybody. And so this dream that he talked about was his hope for the whole of the world, that everyone could live in peace and harmony together. And lots of people have taken that and kind of thought about what their own dreams might be. And so while we're making our craft today, I'd like you to have a little think about what your own dream could be. And it could be a dream just for today, or it could be a dream for, way in the future. Whatever you have in your heart that you really wish could happen, or that you really dream about, then that's what we would talk about. And that's what you can write or draw on your little piece of paper that says, I have a dream. Sarah.
I watched a video on Martin Luther King Day. I watched a video on it, and I watched the short clip, and I listened to the story. My power is recurring, so if you guys lose me, I'll get back on my phone.
Okay, that sounds good.
Send the book. Did you send the book out to anybody, Jane?
Yeah, everybody's read the book. Henry, what did you learn?
You muted. My dream is for all the poor people. If and they don't have enough money to pay for all their things. So I wish that everything they buy should be free or has less money.
Yeah. So are you thinking like the house or the food, or are you thinking like fun stuff?
You thinking?
Like the things that they need.
That's it. So things that
Food,
you need. That's a
water,
great
and
dream.
shelter.
That's it. That's it.
I
That's a
learned
great
on the
dream.
video, on the video watch, Black people couldn't go out and had a hard time going out shopping in front of everybody because they would get picked on. They always got picked on. And I learned that's not a good thing. So Black people are still getting picked on.
Yeah, and so one of the things, part of having this conversation is to make sure that everybody feels safe and feels comfortable. And that can be really tough, right?
Mom, I'm trying to get the next thing.
Hey, Mary, you read my heart for me?
Sarah, what you said really reminded me of something that we talk a lot about in our self-advocacy class, is that there are a lot of equity issues that people in our country face. And there's a long history of people with disabilities and people of color working really closely together for issues about justice. And so that work was happening way back then when Martin Luther King gave his speech, and we still have chances to work together for equity today.
Yeah.
And many of the issues are very similar.
I just learned a lot about that video when I watched that video and I read the book because I listened to it on audio, and I learned a lot about the rights they had a hard time having back then. Not everybody back then could vote. Black people couldn't vote. They had a hard time voting back then because they would get picked on for voting.
And even last year, SNSC became very involved in a case about whether or not people with disabilities should have the right to vote. And there was a case right here in New Hampshire, right in the Upper Valley, where a parent was being taken to court for allowing her child to vote. And so the issues are still alive, and we all still have some really important work to do around equity. And
Yes.
Henry, I can see that you have your hand raised.
Yes, Henry.
Can I make the moon? I mean, we've got the Earth, but can we make the moon?
What we're gonna do is our hands. We're gonna do our hands, and we're gonna make it look really cool. We're gonna do our hands, and we're gonna put our hands around it and make it really, really cool.
Okay.
But first we need to do one more thing. We need to cut out a heart to put in the middle of our earth.
And
So,
my sister make my heart for me.
red paper, and I taught Sarah a really neat way of making a heart, and I'd like to show you guys. So you take your piece of paper and you put a fold in it.
Get me headphones.
Hold on.
And then
I can't find the thing.
you can draw just half a heart. Can you guys kind of see that? Let me use a different color.
I have a heart.
I'm trying to cook for you too. Yes, I know how to draw a heart, Sarah.
My sister's gonna help me out draw a heart because I do not know how to draw a heart.
Can you?
Okay, so can you see that now? You kind of draw half a heart. And so it's half on the fold. And then we're going to cut that out. But you're going to make sure it's folded still.
Not good. We're in this. I do. In there. Should be in there.
Where?
And that thing jigger I have. I said thing jigger. That's my heart.
Yep, so it's like that. And then you open it up. And then where do we stick that, Sarah?
Right in the middle. But mine's big. I'm gonna make it smaller.
So you can put it right in the middle of your earth. Yeah, make it a little bit smaller, Sarah.
Mine's big. It's all right. I don't care if mine's big or not. I really don't care. It's all right.
That's okay. You can have a big heart. That's usually a good thing, right?
It's a good
That
thing.
looks really good, Emily. Good job.
And then you want to glue it on your earth.
And so I've stuck it on my black paper right there. And
Mine's
then
covering my earth.
your heart is as big as your earth. That's amazing.
Yes, that's a good thing. I like that.
And then oh, Henry, that one's a very cute heart.
And then we're gonna trace our hands.
Yeah, so you guys should have 3 different colors, like skin tone colors. So 3 different skin tone colors, pieces
I
of paper.
have skin tone colors, so I'm gonna use different colors. I have brown, the only color I have. So I'm gonna fold it in half.
And now what you can do,
My hand?
we're gonna trace around your hand. Lily, can I borrow your hand, please? Lily.
Trace around your hand, and we're gonna go like this.
Sorry, I'm just so fluffy.
I'm using my hand because it's bigger than you guys is. I don't have anyone's hand to trace. And where are my scissors? I already lost my scissors. There we go. Eh. Then you're gonna cut your hand out.
Now what
Like
I would
this.
say before you cut the hand out is put your other pieces of paper behind it. So you're actually cutting like 3 pieces of paper just over around one outline.
Well, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, mine's a bit thin.
And it can be a little tricky to hold.
That's a really good idea. I never thought of that. And then you want to cut it out like this.
That looks
you have
great,
hard
Dom.
If you have a hard time cutting it out, your parent can always help you.
That's a good idea, Sarah. So if you have a tough time cutting your hand out or even tracing around your hand, whoever is there to help, you can ask for help.
I cut my pinky off.
You cut your pinky off?
Yep. By accident.
Uh-oh.
My hand looks a little weird.
Just a bit different. That's not a problem, right?
I did mine.
You did yours? Your mom had you all prepped up, huh? Those look great. Are they your
All right,
hands,
I
Dom?
have 2 hands. They didn't turn out the way I want them to.
That's okay, Sarah.
But this is the size of my hand.
All right, I'm gonna do a green hand.
Uh-oh.
Also do a green hand.
You guys, a whole bunch of snow just fell on our power lines. They're all shaking. Oh. All right, so now we have our different colored hands. Where do we put them, Sarah?
Around the earth.
So do we put them out like this? Look.
Yes.
Or do we put them going facing towards the earth?
Facing towards the earth.
Facing towards so that our hands are together.
Like this.
That's it, just like that, Dom. Great job.
All right, I'm tracing my other hand right now because I need to. You know what? I already have hands already cut out, little hands cut out already. I'm gonna use those instead.
Hey, Sarah, I think you're doing a really good job leading this class.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna use Sage's hands. I used last time for the other thing. Little red.
My hands are covering the earth.
Our hands are covering the
I'm gonna
earth.
use
That's
Sage's
right,
hands.
because we're all
That's okay.
Covering the earth.
Oh,
Look.
that's great, though. That works. Emily, yours looks awesome. You've got some really
Ooh,
good
pretty, you
content.
guys.
That
You guys,
looks-
I love teaching art. I love art. Art's my passion. Art's my favorite thing to do. I love art.
You're doing a great job, Sarah.
Thank
This is
you.
how mine came out.
Ooh, I like Lily's hands.
So I have a question. We've heard what Henry would like to dream of the future. Emily, what would you like? What would be your dream? What would you like to work towards?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. We have a little think, and if you find something you want to share with us, you could let us know.
Look.
Dom, that looks great. Dom, do you have a dream?
To be a firefighter.
I can totally.
My brother's
be
a firefighter.
You have no fear at all.
That's awesome. My brother's a
real-
firefighter.
My real dream is to be a train conductor.
Whoa, to be a
love
train
trains.
conductor. That's awesome.
You guys want to know a really cool thing? Here's mine.
Whoa, Sarah, that looks great.
You guys want to know what really cool thing? You guys want to hear a story? A little story. My brother is a firefighter in
Wow.
Hartford Fire Department. You guys get a chance to your parents. If you guys ever go by Hartford Fire Department, go check it out and get a tour from the. You guys can go and check it out and get a tour.
Better
That
sideways.
looks so good. I love it.
This looks better sideways.
It's a
You
what?
guys have a chance
It looks
to go
kinda
check it
better
out. Go check it
sideways.
out.
1 second, Sarah. Can't quite hear Dominic. One more time for me, Dom.
It looks better sideways.
It looks better sideways. You like it better sideways? Okay. That looks good. And you can do it whatever way
Use
you'd
his
like.
hands.
So, Emily, you're just going to stick those on. And so this is what I would like you to do over the rest of today. I would like you to have your little I have a dream piece of paper, and maybe with an adult in your house, you can talk about what you're dreaming of and what you think of and what you think would make the world a better place. And you and your grown-up can write that in and stick it on there, and then you can keep it up because we can remember back to those times, okay? And we can work towards what we're dreaming of.
I'm gonna ask Sage what her dream is, and I'm gonna do hers.
Dom, what are you
I
thinking?
used that paper.
Huh?
I used that. I have a dream paper for
You
something
used it? Okay.
accident.
That's okay. You can write it on another piece of paper. You know what else you can do? You can just write it on the bottom or on the back. It's okay.
Or you can have your mom write it out and you can copy it.
That's a
That's
good
what I
option
do.
too. All right,
That's
guys. So before we say goodbye, can we all hold up our earths where we've got to?
I want to take a picture of everybody's hands. It's so pretty.
Nice. Emily, can we see? Beautiful, great job. And I know Ina's still working on it, and that's
I
awesome.
want to get a picture of everybody's hands.
Job. Can we give Sarah a big thank you? Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
You're
I love
welcome.
working with kids.
That's
I
awesome.
love working with kids. You know, I used to work with kids. I used to have a job working with kids.
Yeah. And I think Laura wanted to check in with us all before we say goodbye.
I do, Jane. Thank you. And thank you to you, Sarah. You did such a wonderful job
Well,
today.
thank you. I love working with kids, like I said.
Yeah. And I think all of you know that today is a very special day because today is Jane's last day working with SNSC. And Jane has done a lot of really amazing things for SNSC, but I would say one of the most wonderful things that she's been able to do is to create such amazing programs for Aspire. And so before we go, I would like everyone to give Jane a big thank you for all that she's
Thank you,
done.
Jane, for being there for us.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you, Jane, for being there for us and
Thank
doing
you,
whatever you
guys.
did. I have something to say about Jane.
Really.
Or can I say one thing about Jane?
Yes, you can, Sarah.
Jane's been there for me when I'm having hard times. I can talk to her and ask her questions, and Jane's been done a lot for me, and she did a lot for all of us, and she's been there for all of us. And Jane's a big person, and I'm glad Jane's got a new job, and I hope Jane Jane, I'll see you and I'll be with you. Thank you for doing what you've been doing.
Thank you, Sarah. You made me cry. I love you guys so much. I really do.
Love you. We love you so much, Jane, too. We'll miss you, but we'll see you.
Yeah, we'll keep in touch for sure.
You can come on and volunteer.
Yeah. When the time's right, we'll definitely look at that.
Okay, everybody. Well, Jane, thank you, and bye, everybody.
Laura, I need to talk to you.
Bye.
Can I call you, Laura?
Bye, everybody.
Hi,
Bye.
Laura.
Hi, Sarah. I have to get with my family now, but
Okay, can I?
let's talk on Monday, okay?
Okay.
Can it wait until Monday?
Yeah, it's about volunteering again.
Oh, good. I'm going to keep you on my mind. I think you did such an amazing job
Okay.
today, and I would love to have you volunteer again.
I want to come on.